Today, I'm going to teach you about arugula and the life stages of it, because I think the biggest mistake that beginner gardeners make is they don't know exactly what a plant looks like before they try planting it. And they're not sure when to harvest, when not to, and when it's no good anymore. So I'm going to kind of do a quick life cycle of arugula, because I have every stage right now in my garden bed, and show you what to look for. So arugula here, this is freshly planted arugula. It's probably maybe 2 weeks old at this stage, and is actually an annual herb. It's part of the brassica or mustard family. So if you enjoy something that is a leafy green that has a very peppery taste, this is a great herb to grow. I love it in salads. It's nicknamed rocket because it grows so fast. So it comes up, like I said, this is probably about 2 weeks ago since I planted the seeds. It is a cool season crop. So right now we're in mid-June. The temperatures haven't been so crazy hot in zone 6B. So I'm still able to grow arugula right now. But pretty soon I probably won't be able to, and I'll show you why, because I have the opposite end where it's bolted and flowering to show you as well. So this is how it kind of comes up. I didn't do any thinning at all. You could decide to thin, but really you don't need to. A dense patch is great. So you can see the leaves here as they come up. They start out kind of small, and then they get like kind of lobed shaped, and they get bigger like this. This right now is exactly how and when I would harvest my arugula for the most mild taste. As the leaves start to grow and get bigger, and I'll show you what a bigger leaf looks like over here. This here is like, they kind of get more lobed, they get really big. Those leaves here are going to be very bitter and very peppery tasting. So you really want to enjoy them more here. They're bigger, they can be enjoyed in the salad, but the peppery taste is going to be much more mild. The really cool thing, and I could see over here, if you come with me here, see here, they start up and they sprout like this. Believe it or not, these are like almost microgreens. You can actually eat these. So the real fun fact and cool thing about arugula is you can actually harvest it at any stage and it is edible, which is fantastic. So don't waste these. Put these little microgreens in your salad too, and they're delicious. Again, this is the preferred stage that I like it. I will cut it. How to harvest it is I always like to take the outer leaves first. So then it still gives room in the middle to start producing more leaves and harvest. So you want to kind of cut to the bottom, like here, cut that leaf right there. You have the whole thing, wash it, put it in a nice salad. You can also cook these as well. One thing about cooking is when you get to this stage of arugula and it's really bitter and peppery, if you cook it, it will actually take out that bitter taste. So this would be more for fresh, enjoying salads, cold, raw, however you want to have it and eat it. This, I would say, I would either harvest it and cook it, or maybe just be done for the season if you don't want that extreme intense flavor. So at this stage, I planted this batch of arugula now in the beginning of April. So I've harvested it when it was at this stage and ate a lot of that, but I couldn't keep up with it because it kind of is a cut and come. The more you harvest, the more you can get out of it. We enjoyed many salads, but now it's at the stage where it's very intensely peppery and bitter. So again, what I could do is I could harvest these, I could start cooking them, which would be nice and takes out some of that intensity. Or, as you can see, it is now flowered. So this is what arugula looks like when it gets flowered and bolts. So when it's ready to bolt, it's going to send out these long shoots, spikes. See how tall it is? It can get up to like 2 feet. And then it's going to put out these very pretty flowers though. If I do nothing at this point and just let it keep going, it'll actually self-seed. Yes, it is an annual, but those seeds will pop into the ground and they will come back. I've never done that before. I don't know if I'm going to do that, because sometimes I like to change my beds out and do crop rotations so that you're not exposed to the same pests and you're not depleting your soil constantly. I have had a bunch that have popped up and I have cut them back, but today I'm probably going to cut these down and at least get rid of the flowering so it doesn't self-seed. But This stage, I probably, again, would not eat this. It's just going to be too bitter. But if you are somebody that really loves bitter, there's no reason that you can't eat it. It's totally edible. I've even heard that you can even eat the flowers. So, but yeah, that's the stages of arugula. I hope you find this helpful, because I know as a beginner gardener, when I was doing things and I didn't know how to do it, I was always Googling, well, what should this look like now? When should I harvest? How do I know it's bolted? So I hope this helps. If you have any questions about arugula, drop them below and I'd be happy to help you.